Today we are diving into something every rider figures out sooner or later. The stuff that your motorcycle instructor never, ever told you about. Oh, they gave you the book version. The neat, the tidy exam passing version. But out here in the wild, on the real roads, that's when you realize there is a whole extra chapter no one bothered to mention. So grab a coffee and get comfy, because this is the unfiltered truth about motorcycle riding. So let's start with the first one. Exam rules. Now, when you were learning, everything is polished. Every turn is neat, and every stop is perfectly judged. You are basically a robot. The instructor makes it look like the perfect riding is all about perfect form. But in real life, forget it. You're dodging potholes the size of swimming pools, manhole covers that turn into slip and slides when it rains, and you're constantly playing dodgeball with people who step into the roads like they have got a death wish. No one tells you or prepares you for how many near misses you will have in a week. They don't prepare you for the taxi drivers slamming on the brakes with zero warning, or cyclists appearing out of nowhere. If riding lessons were realistic, they'd take you straight into city center traffic on a Saturday and wish you good luck. And here's a big one. Fear. They'll tell you, don't worry, once you get experience, you'll stop being nervous. That's an absolute lie. The fear never goes away, it just changes. In the beginning, you're mostly scared of stalling, right? Later, you'll be scared of gravel, black ice, sheep looking at you funny from the side of the road. You still get that little shiver every time a car edges out of a junction. You still get that moment where your stomach drops, like, this could be bad. The difference is, with time, you learn to ride it. But no instructor wants to admit that nerves are permanent. Because who's going to pay for lessons if they know it's basically a lifelong roller coaster of mini heart attacks? Now let's talk about your bike. During lessons, the bike is perfect. Smooth, quiet, it purrs like a kitten. You buy your own, and suddenly it's like owning a 15-year-old washing machine. Clicks, rattles, mysterious squeaking. The first time you hear it, you panic. That's it. The engine's done. I'm about to die. 90% of the time, however, it's perfectly normal. Chains will slap, plastics will rattle, exhausts pop. The other 10% of the time, yeah, sometimes it is actually something serious. But you won't know which is which until you've Googled it, checked the form, cried in your helmet, and eventually learn how to live with the paranoia. Funny how instructors never warned us for the soundtrack of doom your own bike makes. Let's be honest, nobody rides like the exam anymore. You know that neat little lifesaver trick they drilled into your head? In real life, sometimes you just hope there's no one there and go for it. Always do your lifesaver check. You know that beautiful U-turn that you pulled on exam day? On the road, you're more likely to wobble around like you're auditioning for a circus act. And stalling, that never goes away either. I don't care how long you've been riding, one day you will stall at a green light in front of a line of cars, and you'll want to melt into the tarmac. That's the reality your instructor never admitted. Real world riding is messy, and that's okay. Now here's another huge one. Other drivers. If instructors told you how bad drivers actually are, most people probably wouldn't bother learning. You think that passing the test means you're in the club, right? Wrong. Out there, you are just an obstacle. People will honk at you for literally just existing. Tailgaters will sit so close to you that you can see the bugs on their license plate. And the classic, they look right at you, straight in the eyes, and still pull out in front of you. Well, that's when you realize, oh, this isn't about skill. It's about survival. And that's something you learn only when you are out on your own. Let's sprinkle in a bit of nature, because instructors never mention that either. You're not just battling traffic, you're battling the wildlife. Sheep standing in the middle of the road like they pay mortgage there. Deer launching across into your path just to see your life flash before your eyes. Birds are just little winged missiles. No one in training ever tells you that, oh, by the way, pigeons might try to assassinate you mid-ride. That would have been useful to know. And then, of course, there's the weather. During training, you usually ride on decent days, right? But in real life, you will be out in every condition imaginable. Rain feels like 1,000 tiny knives stabbing your face. Wind tries to throw you sideways into oncoming trucks. Fog, you can't see your own handlebars, never mind the road ahead of you. And hail. Hail is Mother Nature's way of telling a biker to go home. Instructors don't warn you about any of this because, again, who would want to pay for that? But anyone who has ridden in Ireland knows that if you wait for the good weather, you're not going to ride. So, okay, let us be real about the money side of riding your motorcycle or owning a motorcycle. Lessons don't prepare you for the fact that motorcycling is basically a financial black hole. Your instructor will not say, by the way, the second you pass, you're going to spend every spare cent on mods, new gear, essential upgrades, and fuel just because you feel like going for a spin. It's addictive. You think that you're done spending, then you suddenly see a new exhaust online, and suddenly your bank account is crying again. They should really hand out financial advisors with your license. Now here's the kicker though, addiction. Your instructor's job is to make you safe and competent. What they don't say is, once you've got your license, you're done for. Riding becomes all you think about. You'll be at work daydreaming about twisty back roads. You'll plan your weekend around the weather. You'll check the weather apps maybe 5 times a day. And then there's the community aspect of it. No one tells you that suddenly other bikers start waving at you or nodding at you. Strangers start conversations with you at petrol stations. And you feel like you've joined this weird secret little club. It's addictive in a way that no instructor can explain because you have to live it to get it. So yes, your motorcycle instructor gave you the official version. I, however, am giving you the real version. Fear never goes away. Your bike makes weird sounds. Drivers are lunatics. Animals have a vendetta. The weather will punish you. Your wallet will hate you. And somehow, you will still love every single second of it. Well, that's the part that no one says out loud. Motorcycling isn't just a skill, it's a lifestyle. It's chaos, it's unpredictable, it is expensive, and it's nerve-wracking. But it's also the most fun and the most freeing thing you will ever do. Get that goddamn bike. Guys, it is coming into winter. So if you guys want a nice, sexy looking hoodie that will keep you warm during your winter rides, go check out my merch store. Like, subscribe, and all that chaos. I'll see you in the next video.